So this is a little dove that we raised since practically hatched out of an egg. It may have been only a couple days old at the most. We were hoping it was a mourning dove. We didn't know. Ringneck doves are a non-native species and they can't be released in the wild. But we put a lot of time and love into them. You can see the ring going around the neck. Now we know for sure it's not a mourning dove, it's a ringneck dove. Mourning doves will get little spots on their wings. They're similar in size. He's still a little scruffy. He was in here with the quail. They helped him finally learn how to feed himself because he liked us to feed him. But I've got one wing clipped so he cannot fly away because it's not legal for us to turn him loose. Hey, baby. Let's see. I don't know if I can hold the camera and hold the bird and open the door. Hi, little guy. I'm gonna find you a home. He will make somebody a cute pet. I've got a cage all set up for him out here by the lilacs. Haven't used this cage in a while. It's shady most of the day and protected for most of the weather. Hi. He says, I don't know where I am, but you've been our mama. Can's helped raise him. I've helped raise him. Come here. Up we go. Up on the finger. Yeah. Usually you'll see magicians using these, the white ones, for their magic tricks. Hi, baby. And since he was hand-raised, he's very tame. If we've got somebody out there, a young magician that needs a dove, they'd have to make sure they gave him a really good home. Hi, kid. He's got food in his crop. He's learned how to feed himself. Those little quail helped teach him, and they got released this morning. So you just don't need to be in the house anymore. Here. On my finger? Yeah. Okay, there's a big branch that'll go up high. There's a... hard to see. This one here. Okay, there's food there for him. And there's water, a big bowl of water over there you can take a bath in and drink. So in this old cage, the bottom door isn't working, but the top one still works. So hi, little dove. We'll keep you outside for a while. Huh, keep you outside. See, he still flaps his feathers, his little wings. They kind of do that when they beg. Huh, they beg, because if you saw how we used to feed them through our fingers, because they're doves and pigeons put their mouths inside of the parents to get fed, and the parents regurgitate food for them. And we'll go into more on why non-native species are not allowed to be released. We'll cover some videos on a lot of other non-native species and explain why. But rather than put him down, we've put a lot of time and love into him. We're gonna see if we can't find him a home. Huh, see if you can have a forever home. Says you'll check out your new cage for now. Maybe you'll get something bigger and better later. And here's our little dove that we raised from the time it was itty bitty. We've trimmed his wing because he's not a mourning dove, he's a ringneck dove. Hi, baby. So after putting all that time into him, we can't release him, but we trimmed a wing and introduced him to our 8-year-old grandson, who just thinks he's adorable. Reminds him of Grandpa's pigeon when he was a boy, named George. You're gonna crawl up my arm, are you? Says he reminds our grandson about Grandpa's pigeons that he read in the book, his pigeon named George. So I just thought, well, he'll come in the house in the winter time, or we'll find him another home. But for now, he can spend the time out here in the screen dining fly where the other birds are learning how to eat. Okay, so I'm going to put the dove back in this cage for the day so the kitties won't get him. I'll go. No. Okay, you go on down there. Okay. No, I don't want to go in the cage. Basically, he's in the cage. He's got food and water in here for him. And he can hang out in here where kitties can't get him while the other birds fly away. And then we can put him back out in the screen dining and fly as long as he's compatible with the others. And when we say we trim the wings, we don't damage a bone or anything. It's just a few flight feathers we trim, and when they molt, they grow back. But it's not legal for us to turn these guys loose. It's hard to put in all that time and energy to raise them from like a day or two old, just barely hatched, and then discover it's not a mourning dove. It's the invasive species, so maybe we can use him for education. There's English house sparrow, European, the starling, and the ringneck dove are some of our most common species of what they call invasive species birds, or non-native birds that came across as pets, and then they were released into the wild later. So it's really important when people have pets that they never let them turn them loose in the wild, because then they steal habitat from the native species, and then the native species suffer and are in decline, and many of them don't survive the competition and the change. But we love all critters.